So I'm so excited to make this video. You guys have no idea how long I've waited. Yeah, to show you guys this. I've been wanting to make this video since last year. Usually I'm doing obviously my own mixes. These are some of the herbs that I'll be mixing today, and I'm just gonna walk you through it because I need to do a steam. And usually I would buy my steams pre-mixed. Usually it's anywhere from $15 to $25 for these pre-mixed steams, yoni steams. But the girl who did the mixes that I really liked, she stopped making them. And yeah, it's just like one of those like small stores that's like not always open, so you just have to like get in there and get your stuff when she is open. So anyways, I had to take it upon myself to just basically use the same ingredients that she uses and make my own. And honestly, this is actually way cheaper, just buying all of these herbs in bulk. And yeah, trust me, it's way worth it, because I don't just like doing just like one steam. Like, it's sometimes fun to do a few steams a month. Like, trust me, it's addicting. If you've never done a yoni steam, it's really addicting. So the reason why I do yoni steams is because it makes my periods so much shorter. I have really heavy periods. I usually pass blood clots and things like that. I can't say that they're as painful as they used to be when I was younger, but yeah, they're just really long, usually around day 6 or day 7. And also I bleed so much that sometimes it could go through my pad, it could go through and like get on my sheets at night. Like, it's one of those periods. It kind of sucks. So I tried yoni steaming last year, and it's definitely something you just have to commit to. And so it's not just something you do once or twice and then it's like, oh yeah, this made my period shorter. Like, for me, I had to do a few. Usually I would do like a few a month, so like 2 or 3. And so then each period I noticed would get shorter and shorter. It wasn't until like my 3rd month of doing just like 2 or 3 yoni steams a month that I really noticed just how much it really improved my period. Yeah, I went from like 7 days down to only 3 or 4, which I've never had a 3 or 4 day period in my life. So I was very excited for that. Also, these herbs help with like toning up the muscles in there. So basically the steam, you don't put anything inside of you. For those who have never seen or heard of a yoni steam, you don't put anything inside of you. You basically get a pot for your stove, and you add probably 1/4 cup of herbs from whatever mix you're doing, or if you're doing your own, I'm going to show you how I do it. But yeah, maybe like 1/4 cup. You really don't need a lot of herbs. And you put some water over it, and you bring that water to a rolling boil so it's nice and hot. You take it off the stove. I usually put a plate over it to keep it all that steam in there, and then you walk it over to wherever you want to do your steam. Some people have done steams like squatting over buckets. Some people just I don't know, like they make their makeshift seats. Usually you're supposed to do a yoni steam over a stool. So if you pay for this service, you're usually gonna have like a really cool stool. I just bought a stool off of Amazon. This is the stool I bought off of Amazon. I believe it was $45. Basically it looks like this. And yeah, the bowl goes underneath, and then this goes over top of it, and then you sit on here. And you really need to get a blanket or get a towel, put that around you so you can keep in all that steam. Or you can wear like a really long flowy skirt or a long flowy dress, something that's going to keep the steam, and it's going to basically blanket all around the stool and all around your pelvis. And yeah, obviously you don't wear underwear for this one. And you just sit there, and you can stay for 30 minutes. Like, you're really not going to want to get up. Like, it's really comfortable. I can't explain the feeling. It's almost like going into a meditative state. Some people, if you're into like law of attraction or manifesting things, some people like do this as a part of their routine, because just the zen that you get into, it's amazing. It's gonna feel great. You're gonna enjoy it. And yeah, basically you just allow the steam to just rise up, and it does its thing. Now for other people who just like don't suffer from like super long periods, or who are interested in toning up the muscles, in their vaginal walls or whatever. These are some of the other reasons they do steams. So you can use it for dark blood at the beginning or end of your menstrual cycle. You can use it for postpartum or post miscarriage, or even post DNC. You can use it if you have menstrual discomfort, so like cramps, whatnot. If you have irregular cycles, that's me. If you have endometriosis, or if you have pelvic muscle tension. You could use this if you have pelvic pain, if you have uterine prolapse. And then there's something like dysmenorrhea, and then an amenorrhea. I'm not sure what that is. You can use this if you have hemorrhoids, if you suffer from constipation, if you have ovarian cysts, if you have PCOS. You could use this to help increase your fertility. So especially if you think you might have some infertility issues, you would use this. And you can just use it just like for conception prep. So you could do this before, you know, being intimate with your spouse. So it does a whole lot. You know, some of those I'm not even really sure what it's for, but it has a lot of really cool benefits. But for me, the biggest thing is the shorter period. So I will start by showing you, if you look on Amazon, you can get this stuff from Amazon, you can get this from websites. If you're in the Miami area, Nini Femme Health, she has a store, she sells her herbs. Like I said, I was getting mine from an online website, but she doesn't make it enough to keep it in stock. So I just had to go ahead and I use all of the ingredients that she uses and put it in my own. Everyone kind of has, I would say, a base level of the same herbs, but you are going to see some differences in what people put in their yoni steams. This has been around forever. It's nothing new. People have been doing this for hundreds of years. I know a lot of people in the Caribbean, they like to do this after having a baby, and you know, this is just like one of those really cool like ancient tricks that people don't really talk about anymore. But if you're into stuff like this, you will never forget your first yoni steam. Like, it's amazing. So first things first, hibiscus flowers. Here's my little, this is just a tablespoon. I'm just kind of eyeballing. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in my bowl. Don't know how well you're gonna see that. Like I said, for this, you really do not need a lot like of herbs. A little goes a long way. Next is lavender flower. I got the organic and the culinary grade. So I also make lavender simple syrup. Lavender simple syrup works great if you like to put it in your iced coffee or even warm coffee. I'm gonna take just another, it's not quite a tablespoon, but I'm gonna put that in here too. So we got the lavender in there, we have the hibiscus flower. You can also make some teas, obviously with lavender. You can make cookies with lavender. I use this for a lot. You could throw it in your bath. Same with the hibiscus. You can make like a really nice hibiscus tea. So if you do what I did and like buy all of these herbs, not only are you gonna get so many yoni steams from it, like trust me, you're also gonna be able to use it for other things. And so I spent about, I think, $70 to $80 on all these herbs, and it's worth it. Next, you're gonna need papaya leaf. Papaya leaf also goes well in baths. If you know, you know. Again, I'm not taking quite a tablespoon because you really don't need that much, but putting this in here too, with the papaya leaf. I might add a little bit more hibiscus, but we'll see. Okay. Next we have motherwort. You can do motherwort and mugwort. I saw a lot of people did both. For me, I was more interested in just making sure I had the motherwort. How do I open this? Are you like me and you just like open things incorrectly all the time? Also, I have some sea moss, Irish sea moss, and it is so freaking good. I'm having fun on this Friday. Yep, I feel like I already opened it incorrectly, but continuing on, motherwort. I tried ordering motherwort, or actually I got confused and I ordered mugwort the first time. They actually sent me oregano. So I have a huge bag like this of oregano. And some people do put oregano in their yoni steams, but I'm sorry, I can't be smelling like an Italian pizza, so I'm not doing oregano, but some people really do add it to their mixture, so it's just up to you. It's not gonna hurt. You could do motherwort, mugwort, and oregano, but like I said, I'm not worried about all that. So we have this, the dry jasmine. Again, this is another one of those, you can throw this in teas, you can put this in like a bath. I'm being generous with the jasmine just because I absolutely love the smell. That's another thing, this mixture will have your entire room smelling so heavenly. It's amazing, it really is. It's so therapeutic. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you want to sit, do your yoni steam, journal, meditate, like, it's nice. All right, and then we have this. Did I already open this? I did. Thank gosh this is resealable. This is chamomile flowers. Again, this is another one of those things. You can use this and you can make a tea. You could, I don't know what else you could do with chamomile. But here we are. You do a yoni steam. Again, I'm gonna be a little generous with this just because I have so much. And yeah, these are, let me get this out of here, it's like reflecting. But yeah, that's literally all you need. Obviously I was being a little generous, so this looks like a little bit more than 1/4 of a cup. It looks like more of 1/3 of a cup. But yeah, next I'm just gonna pour water, usually just from my tap water. If you have, you know, drinking water from your tap that's safe to drink, just pour that over it, bring it to a boil. So as fast as it takes to bring to a boil, then that's, you know, it's hot enough. You can actually let it sit for a few seconds. Like after I take it off the what's it called, off the stove, you could put this on it to transport it to wherever you need to transport it, to your bathroom or to your room, wherever you feel comfortable. You really want to do it so where you feel comfortable. Like this is a very, very relaxing treatment. So yeah, put it like this, and then just let it sit for a second. You don't want to take it and try to do the steam immediately after it was boiling, and like try it out. Like try hovering over it before you like completely sit down. Obviously you should not be touching this. If you remember, this is going on the floor and then this is going over it. But yeah, just see if it's comfortable, because like it is your privates that's down there, so you know it's really sensitive to different temperatures. So you know, make sure that it's comfortable for you. If it's too hot, then just, you know, give it some time. You could give it 5 minutes, you can give it 10 minutes. Trust me, there's gonna be plenty of steam. Usually these, on average, you'll have enough steam for like 40 minutes or so, and that might sound like a lot to do something like this, but it's so relaxing. You're really not gonna want to get up. Like you're gonna enjoy all 40 minutes of that. Usually I kind of I'll do guided meditations, listen to it, or like I said, I'll read. But for the plate, I usually put the plate underneath the pot, you know, just in case, and then yeah, let it do its thing. So that's all about yoni steams, and I hope this was helpful. I'll link everything, because I got everything from Amazon, so I'll link that all below. Like I said, it costs about $70, and I feel like everything that I got is definitely going to probably last the rest of this year. Like it's just so much stuff. If you guys are like me and you like to have pre-made yoni stuff that's like already mixed up for you, and you just want to buy it from someone else who's already made it, then yeah, that works too. But usually, like I said, it's like $20 or so, and sometimes it's just best to just like invest, get everything for you to make it, and yeah, save that money, and then you can do as many yoni steams as you want. You don't have to feel like you have to stretch it, but it's good stuff.